I think basically what they're gonna do is, since this new one's being in Florida, I would think you're gonna see Kodak in it. You know what I mean? So they're gonna have this
Right.
four, how the five was West Coast, with a mix of like classic. I mean, like popular shit. You're gonna see definitely West. I mean, South legends like Kodak, Plies. I feel like Plies is gonna be on there. Um,
Think Plies gonna be on there? You think Plies is
Rick
gonna be on
Ross.
there?
Rick Ross could be on there. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? DJ Khaled. You
Yeah.
know. Um, think any Trick Daddy. You know, whatever. They may even go Gucci Man. I feel like when you think about spring break, you know, Miami spring break, you think probably Gucci maybe. I don't know. Um,
Or you thinking a lot of down south? You thinking south?
they
You know
gon' they
what I'm
gonna make
saying?
it true to they're gonna make it true to form. You know what I mean? Who else? I'm trying to think of the artists from Florida. Um,
I'm trying to think of some from Florida. I can't really think of any from Florida for some reason, other than Kodak, because I guess Kodak's so big right now. That's the only you know one that's coming to my mind. But yeah, you had some great ones on there, like Ross, obviously. Uh, of course, they're gonna have Lil Wayne on there. He practically rep Florida. You know what I'm saying?
T Pain,
Miami.
T Pain. You know
You know
what
what
I'm
I'm saying?
saying? Potentially.
Man,
Was that doing too
man.
much?
So that leads me to ask you, man. Um, First, I want to ask: old school Gucci or new Gucci?
Old school Gucci. I'm not really.
Okay,
I really. I would say I kind of checked out from Gucci probably around 2008, 2009. From like listening to everything. You know what I mean? So meaning old. That's the furthest back I'm referencing. You know what I mean?
is Boosie gonna be on there?
Slick Boosie could be on there. He got he got bangers. He need to be a character in the game. Like they need to make it. Obviously they're not gonna do that, but they need to put like.
Someone kinda in his likeness, just a tad bit. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
That's
Yeah,
kind of like
a little bit
Boosie.
work, but yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And obviously, you see that GTA will do that with the Joker.
Hmm.
The Joker character. You know what I'm saying. But that leads me to ask you, because GTA 5 had the West Coast, LA type vibes or whatnot. Which is better? And it's crazy because before we even go into that,
I'm
which
biased.
one would be better? Before we even go into that, I want to add this little piece in there because I was just watching that on Netflix, Rhythm and Flow. You ever watch that?
Hmm. Yeah.
Flow? That's where my boy D Smoke came from. I love that first season. Uh, Flawless, solid. But the second season, I was just watching it, and Lotto was up there. Luda, you think Luda gonna be in the game?
Ludacris.
Yeah, I think he deserved it.
He definitely
Because it's
deserve
down
it.
south. I think down south period is gonna be in there. You
I'm
think?
wondering if they may go to. I don't know if they're gonna go to Florida because you know what I mean. I'm just wondering. I'm excited to see what they do with it, but I feel like Luda maybe. I love Luda, but
No, no, no. That sounds like a no to me. That's
yeah.
how, isn't that cool? That's cool. And I'm gonna ask about. I'm gonna go ahead and say this so I don't forget. I'm gonna ask about if the ladies, the hip hop uh artists, the ladies. But first, so you think this is gonna be better? West Coast versus down south. And the reason I brought Netflix in here because they had two contestants on there, and one was from the West Coast, and one was from the South. And the one from the South won, but the judges was from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of feel like
Bias.
homie from West was supposed to win. You know what I'm saying? So if you've seen the season, you probably know
Hmm.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So I think the Hispanic homie was supposed to win over the dude that sounds like Baby. You know what I'm saying? But you know, South and West got like a little rivalry when it comes to hip hop. So, what you think
I'm
is
a
gonna be
little,
better to play this?
I'm a little bit biased, man, but I do think they, with Grand Theft Auto, they're so good at staying true to the theme. You know what I mean? Like you felt like you was in West Coast on that fifth one, even on San Andreas. Like Vice City is a good reference. Like if we want to know what they had, you know what I'm saying? Maybe Vice City will give you a look
Okay,
into it. But I feel like it wasn't like overly hip hop Miami that they was doing at that time. But
okay.
I want to say
Yeah, it
I
wasn't overly
if it was
hip hop, but
Atlanta,
yeah,
if it was Atlanta that they was in, I might say Atlanta. But I feel like I vibe more with West Coast than just Florida. You know what I mean? Like I vibe with Cali
yeah.
more than Florida musically.
I feel you. I feel like they're gonna try to take,
The whole
like
South.
I was saying, out. Yeah, the whole South. I think they're gonna try to do the whole South.
That's
But
what the
Georgia,
trailers look
Florida.
like.
It's like heavy emphasis on Florida, but they're gonna sprinkle in out south, and that brings in. You think the women gonna be in there? Lotto. You think Lotto gonna make it? Do you
Yeah,
think Lotto is gonna make it? GTA? Do Lotto make it to GTA?
I don't know, man. What's the girl's name?
I'm gonna give you five names actually. Lotto, Doja Cat, uh, Party, uh,
Hmm.
Megan,
I
and who's another?
I think
Who's
Doja Cat
another?
is the most likely.
Doja Cat most likely.
Yeah, but
And
City
SZA.
Girls are the City Girls from Florida? Where are they from?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Look that up real fast. Is City Girls from Florida? Let's see. I'm on.
City Girls.
See where that's from, man. See where they're from.
They're from Miami.
Yeah?
Uh huh.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You think City Girls gonna make it?
I want to say that there's gonna be a depiction. It's gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, a depiction of like female artists in some way. Um, but yeah, the trailers look good. I haven't really played
The
X.
first part, Shorty was twerking on the car. I think she probably was listening to some
City
Lotto.
Girls type.
Yeah. Some
Hip
City
hop.
Girl shit. You know what I'm saying? Probably was listening to some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
man.
think.
Yeah, I think it's
How
gonna be a good
important
game.
is the playlist?
What do you think? After seeing the trailer, like, what do you think? I feel like all of their storylines are all kind of similar. Like, I don't think that's gonna be what makes it special. What do you think about
Okay.
the game? Like, are you hype about it? Do you think it's gonna live up to the hype or not? Like, or fall short?
Which is crazy, living up to the hype because, of course,
So much
everything
hype.
Rockstar put out is great, from Red Dead Redemption, all that stuff they put out. You know what I'm saying? Then they make Bully or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everything they put out is great. So of course, but they needed another year. You saw they pushed it back to
To
next
May,
year.
2026.
It's like, yeah, yeah. A lot of people was mad at that, but I respect that. And you know, a lot of people was mad because they already been taking like a decade on this, so they like, you've been taking long enough. But I respect when people take the time, you know, push back stuff. I respect when movies push back stuff to do reshoots, you know, to get it right. I respect when video games push back time to you know, tweak everything, make sure the graphics looking good. Yo, if you seen the graphics in that trailer,
Looks
I
good.
think they want the whole game to look like that. You know, I think the whole game from the trailer, I think they want everything to look like that. And honestly, if they could wait till PlayStation 6, I think they will wait till PlayStation 6, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think they will take their time. So yeah, I think it's gonna live up to it. What you think?
I think so as well, man. Just because, like, I think they're trying to figure out. They're trying to maybe adjust the online. I feel like that might be the thing that's slowing them down the most. Because people, that's what lasts the longest is that online, bro. Like, people
Oh
creating
man, yeah.
communities and, you know what I mean, all type of discords for like.
Facts, yeah, I be saying that. What's that junk called? GTA role play? Yeah, have you seen the role play, man? They got jobs and everything on
Yeah,
GTA 5.
I,
So,
I heard a
GTA
rumor.
6, put that in the game. You know?
I heard a rumor that you can. They're trying to make like cryptocurrencies around how you make money in the game, and you know what I'm saying, how you spend it in the game. Like you can work real shit. Like a nigga can rob you and take all your money, and it'd be like real money. Like they're trying. They're
Nah,
like
that's crazy.
cryptocurrency.
Nah,
Yeah,
kid be crying,
but I think I think at this point,
Yeah.
people just want it so bad. I don't see it failing at all. Like it's impossible at this point. They could give you the
I
same
know.
game, and people might still love it.
Yeah, they probably won't know, but everybody is a critic in today's time, so they probably hate that shit,
When you make
And
somebody wait, they become more of a critic. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. The longer you make them wait, and it's popular to hate on shit in today's time.
exactly.
You know, it's on anything. I think it's popular to be on the hateful side or, the negative side, to make a negative video about Grand Theft Auto. I think so. They got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? They got to please a lot of people because today's time, bro, everybody's a critic for real. They always say everybody's a critic. No, today's time, everybody's a critic. So
Everybody got a platform.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
um,
I think they're gonna do it, but I think the playlist, I think it plays a major part in GTA.
you got to
I
feel
think
like
they
you're
have,
there.
if they want this game to be perfect, they have to get the playlist right. It got to be some bangers on there, bro. If the music is right, and even besides that, I wanted to ask, it's just hip hop. You seen the characters? I think they was white and
Hmm.
Hispanic or something like that. I think it was something like. You think it's gonna be a major focus on hip hop or
I think it's gonna kind of
is it
be
something different?
similar to like the fifth one. Is you're gonna have one the black character. You're gonna have different demographics covered. You know what I mean? Like, what's the dude that lived in
Yeah.
the hills? I forgot the name.
Uh, I know he's not. Is it Trevor? No,
Trevor.
is it?
Yeah, and then it's the country bumpkin. Then you got the black dude. Yeah, so it's like
Yeah, yeah.
they might have like one dude that's hip hop. They might have one dude that's like older, white dude, middle age, type of thing. But
So you think more than two people? They just showing us two right now. You think a third person might come, fourth, fifth person might come, or you think it's Bunny and Clyde?
who that I can see. I mean, so only two trailers came out already, right? Just two.
Just two.
So I want to say they're gonna give us another set of characters potentially, just because they had a character that looked like Kodak on the first trailer. I'm like,
I remember that.
I don't know if you're
I
familiar
remember
with
that.
Saints Row. You ever played that game?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Saints Row, the first one, I said, and then started getting cartoony, started getting stupid. But
Exactly.
first one,
The first and second one.
crazy. First and second one. Yeah, I'm trying to remember if the second one was also like really about
The
that. I
third one
think
is
the
when it
second
got
one.
weird. Is when he started flying and all that extra. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
Saints Row actually had something. I thought they was competing with Grand Theft. But yeah, back to what you were saying. Yeah,
and
I'm familiar.
like the soundtrack. To get back to the soundtrack, like you gotta feel like you're in Georgia. I mean, I say Georgia, Florida. When you get in and out of your car, you gotta, you know what I mean? Like that's what makes Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto is like you gotta feel like you in California. You know what I mean?
Well, excuse me. Do Saints Row got a good playlist?
Bro, back in them
Do
days,
you re-
I was running the 360, so I was playing my music. Oh, we gotta.
Okay, I was gonna ask that. That was something. I'm glad you brought that up. Good time, so you know, Xbox back then was clutch, bro. But, you remember you can watch Netflix with a group of people, bro? That shit.
Yes.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Crazy. We don't have to talk about that. But anyway, you think on Grand Theft Auto they're gonna let you import your own music or
That
playlist? That'd be crazy, huh?
that would be
How
smart.
crazy would that?
That would be smart. Like you could
That'd be
damn near
crazy.
make your playlist. You know what I'm saying? Like you can
So you get in a car,
you can
you
pick
know,
other
you go
people's
to
playlists. You see what I'm saying? Like you can make a playlist
that'd be
and it becomes
that'd be
popular.
great.
And like you know what
Yeah. So
you could
you
just
put your
like
playlist up there.
a
That'd
leaderboard
be
of different
radio
playlists.
station.
Mm-hmm.
That
Like a radio
shady,
station.
shady 2.0 type. You know, shady. You know how they
Exactly.
all got radio stations.
I
And
could see them
they can
having like
download.
one like having pre-made, you know what I'm saying, soundtracks of like Florida people and like classic Florida, but then also having like community. So to be like, yeah, this is the most played playlist by community member. You know what I mean? Like a whole like
Yeah, yeah.
thing you can just go through and click. Oh shit, they got the new Nelly. You know what I mean, or whoever.
Would that change how Game Man's made, bro?
I feel like they got to
Would
because 2K.
would 2K and Madden start trying to implement playlists? You think that'd be something games should do? Implement playlists and like where you can import your own playlist and let other people download your playlist. You think?
It might be
Because you know
biting.
some games and you can put like you can record videos and then people can watch your videos or whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it may be
Thank
cut into people listening to the soundtrack that they made, but I think it would be good for like community wise. Like you'll have more people playing, more people trying to create something that other people want to, you know what I'm saying, use. But I mean, yeah,
You
man,
think copyright? There'd probably be a copyright issue. So what if they have a library of over 500 songs?
it'd have to be like
Like,
Spotify. You know what I mean? It'd have to
yeah.
be like connected to Spotify or Apple Music or something, or like one of them.
Oh, so yeah, something like that. Or like, so let's say, would you like it that way where you can put your own music, obviously, or would you be okay if Grand Theft Auto added 500 songs to the archive, right? And you can go through and pick 15 songs and name it
Exactly.
G list, and then the 15 songs. If you click over to the side, it will play those 15 songs. Would you
Hmm.
want that, or you want to implement your own music? Like you want to put your own shit from the outside world. You know, plug in
Hmm.
your iPod through the spots
I
and
feel like
upload some.
I feel like I slick need both. Like when I'm playing the game itself, like the story mode, I'm cool with letting their soundtrack rock until like I beat it or whatever. But like I feel like over time, like when you after you done beat it and you just online running around, that's when you wanna maybe it's something that you gotta earn or unlock or buy. You know what I mean? But
That be yeah. I'd be cool with buying that. Like you gotta buy a
in the game.
playlist
Mm-hmm.
down where you can start implementing your own playlist. You know what I'm saying? Or you gotta put in like fucking 10,000 hours to get it. You know, unlock it. You know what I'm saying?
Or a
So
cheat code, you
you
gotta up,
know,
down, left, right. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Uh,
So yeah,
swear,
I
swear.
definitely think, uh, yeah, I think it's gonna be crazy, man. I think it's gonna live up. I think I have a lot of good ideas for it, but
That's what I'm saying, bro.
you know,
Them being like
I'm,
in Miami spring break is perfect, bro. Because that's like our generation. You know what I mean? Like that's something that we will, you know, that whole spring break culture type thing. Um, I think it's gonna be a good. It's gonna bring me.
what you
I'm gonna get back playing because of it.
Yeah, I'm a start back. I'm gonna play GTA 5. I actually got to download it. I'm gonna actually get back on that. What you think? I'm thinking like a couple of cool things they can put in the game, right? What if you like online and you can actually go to like a movie with like a group of people online, and you can actually sit down with your characters. You know, like you walk in the movie theater and sit down in the seat, and then go into like a first person view. You can actually watch some shit like that,
That
and
should
then
be
you know you
hard.
can just stand up and walk out at any time.
That
How
should be
crazy
wild.
would shit like that be? You know what I'm saying? You think it's gonna be like that crazy, or we not ready for shit like that?
They
You
gonna
know,
pull something out
that
they gonna pull something out that we weren't expecting, like VR or some shit like that, like
like you feel me?
some type of
Like,
shit to where, yeah, because I just they got to be working on something next level to be 10 years. You know what I mean? Is this 15 years? I want to say.
something like that, yo. I think when did GTA 5 come out? When did GTA 5 come out? It's probably 2013, huh? I think it was 2013.
Yep, you're right.
Okay.
September 17th.
2013. Man, that's crazy. So
12 years
yeah,
later.
man, they've been cooking this for a good decade, so longer. So I think we got some stuff. Uh, but yeah, anything else you want to talk about with GTA?
I'm good on it,
Anything
man.
on your mind about
I can't wait to see what it does. Like I might be YouTube watching it. You know what I mean? Because
it?
my
Yeah.
last system I had, bro, was in 2020. I had a Xbox One. I haven't turned it on, played since 2020. So
Damn.
I be pulling up on people and beating them in that game, but I haven't like played mine. But this might be the game to get me. This might be the game to
Get you
get
back
me
there.
back in the game.
Yeah, it's still one of the most played games, bro. They probably got like 10,000. If you get on like Steam or whatnot, like PC gaming and shit, they probably got like 10,000 active players daily on this game. So, yeah, man,
I get
GTA is
it.
the GOAT, bro.
It's no
Can't
reason
wait
to
for
drop a
that.
new one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like this junk is gonna be crazy, man. But that playlist, I'm really gonna be looking forward to just driving around. No, a lot of people just get on GTA just to get in cars and just drive around online. So that playlist, I think, is very important. I
Do
think.
you be driving good? You be trying to stop at the red stop. You know what I'm saying? Red lights and
Man,
stuff.
yeah, nah. I once seen my cousin play the game, and she literally stopped at every red light. Stop, and this young, I don't know how I remember this. It's like 10, 15 years ago. But just stopping at every red light, just waiting behind cars. Nah, bro, I never played games like that. Wherever waypoint I got to get to, bro, I'm fucking jumping hills, fucking up the car, getting in
Exactly,
another
bro.
car. You know
That's
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying?
like, bro.
So, yeah, that's me on there. So.